everyone, welcome to the final and the fifth lecture of week 7 on modernization and creative communication. So, in today's lecture, we will be discussing on trends and the future of media, market and creativity communication. As you know, the interplay between media, market and creativity is evolving at an unprecedented pace, driven by technological advancements, cultural shifts and new audience behaviors. What was once a linear, one-directional process of communication has transformed into an interconnected, adaptive ecosystem. The future of this trend lies in trends like hyperconvergence, personalization, immersive media, decentralized content, ethical accountability, and AI-driven creativity. Theoretical frameworks help us understand these shifts. Marshall McLuhan's media ecology theory emphasizes how media technologies shape human interaction. Similarly, Jenkins' convergence culture highlights the collapsing boundaries between media consumers and creators, while Zuboff's surveillance capitalism critiques the ethical dilemmas of digital marketing. These perspectives offer critical insights as we explore trends shaping the future. Now, the integration of media and market has become really seamless. Media platforms are no longer just vehicles for advertising. They are now central to market strategies. We have already discussed a lot on this. This evolution in particular aligns with media convergence theory, which describes how traditional and digital media merge to create cohesive and interactive experiences, right? So for example, Netflix is no longer simply a streaming device. It's a cultural judgment. By producing original programming, hosting merchandise sales, and driving global conversations, Netflix exemplifies how media itself becomes a marketplace. Looking forward, hyperconvergence will deepen this integration. Now, technologies like AI and blockchain are likely to enhance transparency and precision in marketing. Blockchain cloud revolutionize advertising by ensuring fair compensation for creators and preventing fraud, while AI will continue to tailor content for individual preferences. Now, what is the implication of this? Media platforms will function as both creators and enablers of markets, right? And secondly, brands must develop integrated strategies that blur the line between content, commerce, and community. Now, what about personalization and AI? AI-driven personalization is becoming the cornerstone of modern communication. Unlike the one, size-fits-all approach that I was talking about, unlike that approach, the traditional one, AI allows brands to deliver hyper-relevant content tailored for individual preference, right? So this shift aligns with adaptive marketing frameworks. So you can always, if you have interest, you can always get into this Kotler's book, right? And you can just experience there how this adapting marketing strategies are being outlined. And then you can also talk about nudge theory that has been propounded by Thaler and Sunstein in 2008, which emphasized the importance of subtle and personalized interactions. Today, platforms like Spotify, Netflix, and Amazon excel at using AI to curate personalized experiences. For instance, Spotify's Discovered Weekly playlists or Netflix content recommendation analysis. What that do? They analyze user behavior to predict preferences and enhance engagement, right? So in the realm of e-commerce, AI powered dynamic pricing and personalized product suggestions have become industry standards, right? So the future, however, promises even more advanced applications of AI, such as emotional AI that adapts content based on real-time emotional analysis. For instance, a fitness app, it might adjust its tone to offer encouragement during moments of user frustration. So, but then we have to keep in mind the challenges and ethical considerations. Privacy concerns arise as personalization requires collecting and analyzing vast amount of data. Algorithm biases or algorithmic biases must be addressed to ensure fairness and inclusivity. Now, let us talk about immersive media and the metaverse. Immersive technologies like augmented reality and virtual reality and the metaverse are set to redefine how audiences engage with media. Media richness theory, offered by Daft and Lengel in 1986, explains how richer media forms, those providing more sensory cues, enhance understanding and engagement. Now, immersive media represents the next step in this evolution, creating fully interactive and multi-sensory experiences. In marketing, AR and VR are already being used to create memorable brand interactions. IKEA's AR app, as one you can see on the slide, where you can visualize furniture in your own homes before you have made the purchase. So you can just see the size and shape and how it matches with the surrounding of your home, right? So meanwhile, the metaverse offers opportunities for virtual events, branded spaces, and digital goods. Nike, for example, has launched virtual stores in the metaverse, enabling users to interact with its product in entirely new way. Now, what are the future possibilities? Immersive storytelling will transform narratives, allowing audiences to step inside the story. And again, the metaverse will become a central hub for branding, education, and social interaction. Now, let us talk about user empowerment and decentralization. The digital age has empowered users to take an active role in media creation and distribution. Participatory culture, as Jenkins has mentioned in his work in 2006, describes how users no longer consume media passively but actively shape it through contributions like user-generated content that we have already discussed in the previous lecture, social media posts, and online reviews. Emerging technologies like blockchain are further decentralizing media ecosystem. Creators can now own and monetize their content directly, bypassing traditional gatekeepers like publishers and platforms. So, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, for example, allow artists and creators to sell unique digital assets, enabling direct engagement with their audience. But what are the challenges here? Decentralization democratizes media but requires robust system for regulation and accessibility. Again, brand must adapt to a world where audience hold more power and expect greater authenticity. Now, when we talk about authenticity, let us also talk about the ethical and cultural shifts. As media, market, and creativity evolve, ethical considerations are becoming increasingly prominent. Issues like misinformation, data privacy, and algorithmic biases are reshaping public expectations and forcing brands to rethink strategies. Framing theory by Goffman in 1947 becomes critical here, because it examines how media shapes public perceptions through selective presentation. Audience today demand accountability and transparency. Brands are expected to reflect diversity and inclusivity in their messaging while addressing broader social issues like climate change or inequality. Failure to engage authentically with these concerns can lead to public backlash. So, what are the future priorities here? First, ethical frameworks must guide the development of new media technologies, and secondly, diverse equity and inclusion will remain central to creative communication strategies. Now, when we talk about the future, let us see the creativity in the age of automation. Creativity, as we have already discussed at a length, it remains at the heart of communication, but its nature is evolving. With AI and automation handling routinized tasks, human creativity will focus more on conceptual, ethical, and strategic dimensions. Prototyped communication, where messages are tested and refined in real time, will become even more prevalent. AI also serves as a creative collaborator, generating ideas, drafting content, and even creating visual art. For example, tools like ChatGPT Assist is in content generation, enabling human creators to focus on higher level creativity tasks, right? So the future of creativity will likely involve a partnership between humans and the machines, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in storytelling, designing, and engagement. Say, for example, multisensory storytelling combining AI-driven personalization with immersive technologies, or collaborative campaigns where AI tools will support human creators in delivering impactful messages, right? So, now let's talk about where the future is and how it is shaping up. There are three things that you have to keep in mind: AI, media, and market. AI is reshaping how we experience media, interact with markets, and amplify social revolutions like #MeToo. By analyzing vast amount of data, AI identifies trends, crafts targeted messaging, and reshapes narratives at lightning speed, profoundly impacting activism and awareness. Social movements thrive on visibility, and I would say AI driven algorithms amplify their reach. Platforms like Twitter and Instagram use AI to suggest relevant content, spreading hashtags and stories to global audience. For example, AI AI analysis of posts during any kind of social movements highlighted patterns of workplace, see for example hashtag me too. It highlighted patterns of workplace harassment, giving policymakers data to drive systematic change. In marketing, AI personalizes ads and creates purpose-driven campaigns that align brands with social movements. However, these kind of things raises concern about authenticity. Are companies genuinely supportive, or are they co-opting causes for generating profit? The market's response to social revolutions will likely demand deeper accountability as AI-powered consumer insights expose performative allyship. AI also aids in monitoring and combating a major challenge for movements like Black Lives Matter. However, it can perpetuate bias if trained on flawed data. Addressing these critical issues or these kind of issues requires ethical AI design and diverse data sets to ensure fairness. Looking forward, AI is again a double-edged sword. While it empowers grassroots activism, it also raises issues of surveillance and censorship. The future of social revolutions will depend on balancing AI's potential to amplify voices with safeguards to protect democratic freedoms. Activities or let's say social activists, brands, policymakers must collaborate to harness AI for justice and not to control. Now, let us talk about quantum computing, digital marketing, and future trends. Google's new Willow quantum chip achieved a milestone, solving a problem in 5 minutes that would take the world's fastest supercomputers septillions of years. Can you imagine this? This breakthrough using a benchmark algorithm highlights Willow's advanced quantum error correction and superior speed, exceeding Google's 2019 claims. So, quantum computing has the potential to significantly impact our daily lives by revolutionizing various fields. It could enhance drug discovery processes, enabling the development of new medications more efficiently. In finance, quantum computers may lead to smarter investment strategies by analyzing vast data sets very quickly. Additionally, they could improve weather forecasting and climate modeling, allowing for better predictions and responses to climate change. When we talk about the overall thing, I think while quantum computing is still in its early stage, its future applications could lead to transformative changes in health, finance, and environmental science. By analyzing complex consumer behavior at unprecedented speed, it will enable hyper-personalized marketing strategies tailored in real time. Velo uses quantum enhanced AI to optimize customer segmentation and advertising, predicting audience responses and adjusting campaigns instantly. It will also improve marketing automation by streamlining ad placements, boosting conversion rates, and maximizing ROI, return on investment. Additionally, quantum cryptography strengthens data security, ensuring safe handling of customer information. While challenges like scalability remain, tools like Velo highlight quantum computing's potential to transform digital marketing, making campaigns more efficient and consumer focused. Let's talk about how quantum computing is reshaping marketing strategies, as it is also a part of our creative communication practices. Imagine analyzing vast consumer data instantly to craft hyper-personalized marketing campaigns. This is now possible with quantum enhanced AI. It allows for real-time customer segmentation and predictive advertising, meaning you can target exactly the right audience at the right time. So what's in it for business? Think streamlined ad placements, better conversion rates, and higher ROI. Plus, with quantum cryptography, your customers' data is safer than ever, addressing concerns about information security. But there are challenges. What are the challenges here? Scaling these systems and integrating them into existing infrastructures can be really complex. However, companies like Google are already paving the way with innovations like their Willow chip, which shows incredible precision in digital marketing efforts. In conclusion, I must say that quantum computing holds the potential to transform digital marketing, making it smarter, more secure, and incredibly consumer focused. Exciting, isn't it? So, now let's talk about quantum computing's impact on communication and creativity. The integration of real-time data processing has revolutionized how we connect and share information. One key advancement is quantum cryptography, which ensures unparalleled security in communication systems by leveraging the principles of quantum mechanics. This breakthrough enhances both the speed and relatability of global connectivity. Generative algorithms are at the forefront of creative transformation. These AI-driven tools enable innovation in art, storytelling, and design by producing unique ideas and prototypes rapidly. Collaborative AI systems have also enhanced precision and efficiency in creative projects, pushing the boundaries of what artists and designers can achieve. Quantum computing is reshaping communication technologies while AI is expanding creative horizons. Together, they are fostering new possibilities in art, media, and innovation, paving the way for a future where technology seamlessly integrates with human creativity and communication. So the trends shaping the future of media, market, and creativity, communication reflect a dynamic, interconnected, and collaborative world. From AI-driven personalization and immersive media to user empowerment and ethical accountability, the future demands innovation, adaptability, and responsibility. Creativity will remain the driving force, enabling brands and creators to navigate these changes while fostering meaningful connections with their audience. So, as we move further, the challenge lies in balancing technological advancements with ethical and cultural considerations. The future of communication is not just about innovation, it's about ensuring that these innovations serve society and they are inclusive, transparent, and impactful in every ways. Now reflect on these trends and consider how they are already influencing the content and campaigns you encounter daily. Now think, which of these trends excites you the most and which raise the most concerns? Think over these questions until we meet in our next session. Thank you.